This is like the nicest backdrop I've had the whole of lockdown because I'm at my in-laws for the next couple of weeks. So I look like I'm in a library or something.
You look extremely cultured and diverse. There's some pottery and yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Historical statue there somewhere.
There's a grandfather clock over there. I don't know.
Sorry, it's actually rude to point out people's background.
No, so yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant film, a great character for you to get your teeth stuck into. But what was the initial kind of draw? What was it that made you think, yeah, I've got to do County Lines?
Well, I really like. I got sent the script from my agent, and I really like sort of connected with the story and the truth of it. And then I met Henry, and I think just like Henry really. I mean, he was so clued up about the subject matter from his experience working in that world and working with perpetrators and victims, and it came from such a place of truth that it was like it was clear and obvious that it was going to be made with real intent on serving the reality of that problem and this world. So it was like, it was kind of just, yeah, I really wanted to do it, and the character was like nothing I'd ever played and or done before. So it was just really like a all-round appeal, yeah, man. Yeah.
Did you sort of met many Simons in your time? Because not that it's London specific, but I grew up in London, and I feel like I met a lot of Simons. There was a lot of Simons in my school.
Really?
Yeah, that people just, I mean, yeah, this is a type of person, isn't it? But I just feel like it's a type of person I've just encountered before. I just wondered if you had met people like that before, maybe not as specific as what Simon was kind of involved in, but just that kind of, just the way he is, they're quite intimidating, quite manipulative type of people. And just wondered if you use that to help craft this character.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, similarly to you, a lot of boys like Simon went to my school, you know, and a lot of boys like that I grew up around and near that were sort of getting themselves into dangerous situations, and yeah, I mean, it was, I felt like it was someone easier to grasp onto than some other characters, because it was like closer to home. I mean, it's always easier when you've got like a string of reference points of people, and I think it's like yeah, like you said, it's someone you sort of feel like you've met or experienced someone with that same agenda or like personality or yeah, no, it was someone that was close to my references, my life and what I was able to like find and draw upon. Yeah, it was definitely there.
And I just spoke to Conrad. He's brilliant in the lead role. I just wondered, because I mean, am I right in thinking Henry? He just said to me now that Henry didn't let you guys meet before the shoot, or at least so that when you kind of first met, it was on kind of set, and then he had to like figure you out as in the same way the character did. How much did that help, do you think, and that kind of approach kind of from Henry kind of suit you guys? Because it did feel like when he first encountered you, there was a real sense of trepidation. Do you think that was informed by that decision by the director?
I think so. Yeah, it was weird, like, because we didn't meet, and it was strange because you get on set and you have this. I mean, you have this expectation of one another as acting as actors and as people, and you often try to dance the line between getting to know the person and stay within the feeling of the story and the feeling of your relationship to each other as characters. And I don't think we really like met each other. We didn't really experience like each other. I mean, I was only on the film for a short period of time. I sort of popped in and had some days here and there. And I think it was going to be difficult for me to like go in and be like, Mr. Hello, nice, approachable, like get to know everyone. Like ultimately, I sort of, I think I decided to just sort of keep myself to myself and not try and get to know people, because I mean, not out of ignorance or arrogance, but just because it was such an intense role and an intense film that it wouldn't have served the story if that was the case. So yeah, we definitely had that affected and helped our relationship. The fact that we didn't meet properly, or then we didn't really get to know each other. It was like a weird like figuring each other out. Yeah, it was good. He's great, man.
It's funny how some filmmakers operate, because you get some directors that would say, right, Harris, we need you to spend as much time as possible rehearsing, getting to know them to help kind of inform their relationship. And then you get some directors saying, right, stay apart, don't see each other. I just wondered, is that one of the kind of joys of being an actor, is you're kind of constantly working with new people with different approaches, different outlooks, that you're kind of always adapting to different ways of tackling the craft that people have? Is that quite a fun aspect for you to kind of get on set and think, right, how do these guys operate?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I mean, it's always it's always a new environment. Everyone you step into, it's always like trying to figure out and adapt to their individual style and how the crew work. I mean, it's interesting. It keeps you on your toes for sure. Like it's challenging because it's irregular, and but it also helps you deal with different scenarios and maybe be a better actor and a better person, because you have to be adaptable and you don't get too stuck in you don't get too stubborn in your ways, because it's not really about you. It's about how the director wants to work, and it's about how everyone else wants to work, and then you're sort of coming in and adapting to how the ship's being run, and then you go home.
So obviously last time we met was for Maleficent, and when you make a movie like that, which I'm sure is incredibly fun, and I'm sure you still learn from so much about being on a set that big and from sort of big stars that you're kind of working alongside, there is obviously that saying in the industry, which is like, one for them, two for me. So I just wondered if that's the kind of a good approach for actors to kind of do the kind of big blockbuster movies like Maleficent, to then allow you to then go off and make films like County Lines, and I just wondered if that's a way you can see yourself operating kind of throughout your career.
I mean, yeah, the old one, I heard it as one.
I think I got it wrong.
One for them, one for me. So two for me would be lovely. But so maybe that's I'll just send a little email now to get that sort. No, I don't know, man. I think it's yeah. I mean, I just like doing different stuff. I mean, regardless of taste and regardless of obviously taste comes into it, and obviously I want to. I think now I'm more interested in doing things that I really want to be a part of and that are important to me, and I have a like deep care and concern for. But at the same time, like doing a film like Maleficent, it's like it is fun and it is different and it is mental that you're like riding around on a horse and doing this ridiculous shit, but it's like at the same time it's a job, and you get paid for that job, and it's just a varied way of working, and I wouldn't want to do it all the time because it is intense and it's big scale, but I've got little nieces and nephews, and the fact that I could like take them to a premiere and they could watch a film that they enjoyed, rather than me like trying to show them some serious like British gritty realism. It's like it's for other people. It's for other people's entertainment. So at some points you also just like, okay, I'm not gonna make this decision about me. But I don't know about the whole one for me, one for them. I just want to try and do good work.
Yeah. Well, I don't think your nieces and nephews should probably watch County Lines just yet.
No.
But not just looking forward to some.
In London, didn't we?
I'm sorry.
Like, we met in London. We did the London, and then we've met a few times, man.
Yeah. I interviewed you for. I think the first one was Postcards from London.
Yeah.
And then obviously Maleficent a couple of times. But one that I'm looking forward to so much that you've got coming up is Triangle of Sadness. Just wondered, quickly, if you could just because I'm just run out of time, but just want to ask what it was like working with Ruben, but also to share that much screen time with Woody, because I interviewed him last year, and he just in 5 minutes he just had me cracking up the whole way through. What was it like to be on set with him every day?
I have to be honest, I didn't. We didn't share scenes really.
Oh, I see.
So I didn't get to experience the joy that is Woody, but I heard amazing things about him, man. Everyone was just like singing his praises and saying how fun and just like interesting he was to have on set. So, but yeah, we just wrapped like 2 days ago. Such a strange time to be finishing a film, and feels really lucky to be like doing it, and fortunate that we got it done, you know. But yeah, it's going to be mad. It's going to be very interesting seeing it all come together. I'm excited for people to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. But hopefully by the time that comes out, there'll be a press junket and we can meet in person again instead of all these Zoom interviews.
Yeah, man, definitely.
All right,
that'll be nice.
Cool. Well, thanks, Harris. Good to speak to you again. Hopefully, yeah, we'll speak again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, take care, man.
Right, take care, man. Bye-bye.
All the best. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.